Magical blessings and happy new moon, beautiful souls. My name is Amber, and I'm your guide to the Kundalini Rising Series Intro into the Chakras 111. To honor the energy of this new moon on our path to awaken our Kundalini energy, we are connecting with a new chakra this month. Remember, Kundalini energy, or the dormant coiled energy at the base of our spine, moves up through the chakras and activates each one as it ascends. Kundalini is a symbol of our connection to the divine feminine, or the Great Mother. For the soul to fulfill its highest potential, the Kundalini energy must rise upward toward the divine masculine, and with the joining or the merging of these two energies, we can connect to creation. So, what better way to delve into this creation energy than to explore the Sacral Chakra, which is the third course in this series. I have on my orange to align with this energy, and I did a little extra zhuzh to embrace and step into my femininity to align with this energy. So make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications to be the first to know when new content is available. So let's get started. As we move forward, it's essential to build on the foundational skills that we have developed in previous courses. So in the root chakra, we develop our basic survival skills, we learn the rules and regulations, and now we have a secure foothold in this world. So let's shift our focus to the Sacral Chakra. This chakra is pivotal as it represents change, pleasures, and creating form from the formless. It can be expressed artistically, academically, or physically with the creation of new life. And this awakens during pre-adolescence. This is a time characterized by hormonal changes from puberty and the exploration of those emotions, desires, and our sexuality that is beginning to ignite inside of us. The Sacral Chakra is all about creativity, relationships, and self-expression. During this phase, we start forming our friendships and navigating the intricate world of social interactions. We also begin to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, our preferences, and our imaginative capabilities. So, as we explore this chakra, remember how vital it is to embrace our emotional shifts and creative energies that come along with it. As we explore the Sacral Chakra, let's take a moment to understand its significance. It's located just under your navel, and it is represented by the color orange. This chakra really comes alive during pre-adolescence, making it a crucial transition into our emotional development. With puberty, we begin to experience a broader range of emotions. So if you haven't checked out the Disney animation Inside Out 2, this is a great explanation of the complex integration of new, deeper emotions and how we navigate this beautiful new emotional landscape. As you will learn in the movie, it's not just about feelings, it's about learning to manage and understand those feelings effectively. We also start to form friendships and build deeper emotional connections with our peers. These relationships are foundational to our social development. Additionally, this period sparks our creativity, it enhances our imaginative abilities, and it encourages us to express ourselves through play and art. Remember, the Sacral Chakra is all about emotions, creativity, and the beginning of self-discovery. Now, let's look at what celestial body governs the Sacral Chakra and how these elements play a key role in our lives. The moon is associated with divine feminine energy, which governs sensuality and nurturing. It also relates to our creative expression. Just as water can take many forms and flow in many directions, creativity also requires fluidity and the ability to adapt and to change. The moon governs the sacral chakra, symbolizing our emotions and the ebb and the flow of our feelings. It reminds us of how our emotions can change, just like the lunar phases. Additionally, the moon has an influence over the water, which is evidenced through its push and pull of the tide. That is another example of the moon's influence on external water bodies. It is a reflection of its energetic influence that the water has inside our bodies. Now, the moon's influence is caused primarily by the gravitational pull of the moon and to a lesser extent the sun. But it's on the Earth's oceans that it has a sizable reaction that we can measure. And this is a massive, undeniable example of an external force directly and predictably influencing the movement and behavior of vast amounts of water on our planet. This demonstrates that water is not an isolated entity, but is deeply interconnected with and responsive to the celestial bodies and their gravitational forces. By being connected to the element of water, this chakra highlights the importance of fluidity in our lives. And another bonus is the alchemical symbol for water is the downward pointing triangle. Now, water makes up around 75 to 78% of our bodies as infants. 90% of our blood is water, and 85% of our brain is water. Therefore, we are primarily consistent of water and its impacts on our biological processes at a fundamental level. This connection emphasizes just how vital water is to our survival, and we can only last a few days without it. Water has memory and is interconnected. So, according to the science of semantics, vibration affects water structure and how energy in the form of vibration can directly affect the physical structure and organization of water. If audible sounds can leave such visible imprints, then perhaps other more subtle forms of energy, such as intention, energetic vibration, and your thoughts can interact and control water. It also shows us that water is a highly responsive medium. Now, the sacral chakra can be blocked by unresolved emotional trauma. This can be related to artistic expression, sexual trauma, or repression leading to intimacy and relationship issues. This blockage can manifest as being creatively blocked, detached, or having feelings of isolation, fear intimacy, low libido, and insecurity. You could experience reproductive system issues, hip pain, and addictive behaviors or repressed feelings. An exercise that you can do to practice to unblock your sacral chakra with water is taking a spiritual bath with essential oils, crystals, and herbs. We're going to get into all the different types of crystals and herbs that are beneficial for your sacral chakra later on. Before you take a cleansing bath, first you want to take a cleansing, cool shower. And you can pray over or speak directly to your bath water and the herbs and flowers and essential oils before you use them. You can do this to charge them with your intentions. Then relax and allow the new high vibrational intentions to soak into your auric fields and infuse your bodies. To take a spiritual cleansing shower, You can listen to 417 hertz frequency, which we will learn about later on, to help raise the vibration of the water while you're in the shower and align with your sacral chakra. Then imagine that the water is flowing and falling over your body and washing away all stress, worries, and anything not high vibrational that could be hindering you and hiding in your auric field. Allow the water to flow over you and release them as they go down the drain. To take it a step further, you can even do this with your drinking water by speaking directly over your drinking water before you ingest it. You can infuse your water with beauty, with healing, and even abundance by simply using the sound frequencies produced by your voice. Water, throughout its long history on Earth and its continuous cycling of evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection, i.e. the water cycle, can subtly influence our biological rhythms, energy levels, and even our emotional states. As we explore additional ways to activate and balance the sacral chakra, let's start with the seed mantra. And the seed mantra for the sacral chakra is VAM. This sound is essential for energizing your sacral chakra. Next, let's talk about an affirmation for the sacral chakra. So the affirmations for the sacral chakra start with I feel. And this is a powerful statement that encourages us to connect with our emotions and embrace them fully. You can create your own affirmations by saying, I feel, and then fill in the blanks for how you want to feel or to enhance what it is that you are already feeling. For example, I feel healthy. I feel creative. I feel satisfied. Okay? You can create your own as well. Now, let's touch on the areas of the body that are governed by the sacral chakra. It rules the reproductive organs, such as the genitals, the uterus, the testes, ovaries, etc. It also rules over the kidneys, the lower back, and your abdomen. The Sanskrit name for the sacral chakra is Svadhisthana, which translates to one own place, highlighting its importance in our emotional and creative lives. Finally, the sense associated with this chakra is taste. Now, since the sacral chakra governs our emotional responses and how we process feelings, it is at the center of our creative expression and plays a vital role in how we connect and interact with others. When it is balanced, energy can flow freely and you can experience healthy relationships and setting clear boundaries. You will be in the creative flow and easily connect to inspiration, joy, and pleasure. You'll be adaptable or able to go with the flow and feel connected to others in a healthy way. Your sexuality and sexual energy will be balanced and harmonized. Now that we know some signs and symptoms of a blocked and balanced sacral chakra, let's discuss additional exercises to open and activate and heal this energy center. Earlier, we found out about the spiritual baths and spiritual showers. However, meditation is a very effective way to connect with the sacral chakra. Meditation can bring a heightened awareness to the sensations and energies of this energy center and allow for more conscious connection. By simply focusing on the lower abdomen and using deep, flowing breaths to stimulate the energy flow in this area, this can involve inhaling deeply into the abdomen, feeling it expand, and then exhaling fully, allowing it to contract, and placing your hands on the sacral chakra can also help this process. You can imagine it being activated and spinning counterclockwise as it is glowing orange. What we put into our bodies can also influence our vibration and our connection to our chakras internally. Consuming orange fruit, veggies, and roots or teas can help us connect with the sacral chakra. Eating foods such as oranges, carrots, mangoes, sweet potatoes, peaches, pumpkins, and papaya can all enhance our connection to the sacral chakra. Drinking teas such as ginger, turmeric, and taking ashwagandha will also be beneficial in connecting with this chakra. Physically, practicing hip opening yoga poses can help with activating the sacral chakra. Doing poses such as bridge pose opens the front of our body by lifting the hips off the ground. This can help ease tension and promote a sense of emotional upliftment and connection to one's sensuality. Another pose is goddess pose. Okay, so with goddess pose, it is a powerful standing pose that strengthens the legs and opens the hips. The wide stance and bent knees cultivate a sense of groundedness, while the uplifted arms can symbolize embracing one's creative power and sensuality. The half moon pose is another pose, which you can see here. This is another hip opening pose, which can help improve the pelvic circulation and release tension in this area, promoting feelings of grounding, balance, joy, and connection. One last pose that you can practice is the camel pose. And this pose strengthens and stretches the hip flexors and the front of the hips. This helps to release tension and store emotions related to the fear of intimacy, creative blocks, and emotional suppression. All right, so now let's get into frequency. So sound and music have a direct pathway to our emotions through the lymphatic system in the brain. So certain frequencies and tones can evoke feelings of joy, peace, love, or even sadness. The 417 frequency is thought to help release what is holding you back, allowing for greater creativity, emotional well-being, and sensual enjoyment of life. By listening to or being exposed to 417 frequency, the sacral chakra can be encouraged to vibrate in a more balanced and optimal state, and this is called resonance, which is a scientific principle where one energetic system, such as the chakra, will synchronize with a frequency of another external energetic system, such as frequency or sound, to restore a smooth flow within the entire energetic system. And that is the frequency that is playing throughout this entire course. The 417 hertz frequency can help facilitate change, which aligns with the sacral chakra's role in embracing change, navigating and adapting to life's flows and transitions. It removes negative energy, it clears blockages, particularly those related to emotional trauma, suppressed feelings, and pent-up emotions like guilt, shame, and fear that can hinder the sacral chakra's energy and be stored there. It can instead awaken inherent energies of creativity, sensuality, emotional flow, and connection. Sound vibrations can also affect our cells and tissues, which can have a positive impact on our cellular processes and reduce stress. So physio frequencies can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation, it slows the heart rate, and it reduces stress, which can help unlock creative potential, which is a key function of the sacral chakra. Okay, so let's discuss additional external ways to connect with our sacral chakra, this time by using crystals and aromatherapy. Wearing and connecting with crystals such as amber, here's a piece of amber right here. It carries a warm, earthly energy. It helps to absorb negative energy and promotes healing, creativity, and self-expression. Beautiful. Also using orange calcite. Orange calcite is a bright and joyful crystal that helps to release emotional blockages and stimulate creativity, and it promotes optimism, playfulness, and a sense of well-being. Next up is moonstone. Now, moonstone, this is a black moonstone and rainbow moonstone. It is emotional and intuitive and promotes emotional balance, sensitivity, and new beginnings. We actually use moonstone powder in our carpet deodorizers. This is a great way to connect with your sacral chakra. Using the moonstone crystal carpet deodorizer will definitely help you connect with your sacral chakra, and you can find them on our website. Now, placing any of these crystals directly on your sacral chakra or using them in meditation can help balance and align your sacral chakra energy. But in addition to using crystals, you can also use essential oils and incense as aromatherapy to connect with your sacral chakra. Using oils such as sweet orange. Let's have a smell. Sweet orange is bright and citrusy and a joyful aroma. It is uplifting and promotes feelings of happiness, creativity, and sensuality. It helps to release emotional blockages and encourages playfulness. Smells good. Another great essential oil is jasmine. Now, jasmine is intensely floral. It's sweet and exotic. And it is deeply connected to sensuality, passion, and emotional openness. It can boost your confidence and embrace one's desires. Okay, and next up we have neroli. Now, neroli is floral, it's citrusy, and slightly sweet. It is uplifting and calming, and it helps to release anxiety and promote emotional balance. It can also enhance creativity and sensuality. Very good. Last but not least, we have geranium. It is a slight floral aroma. It is thought to be calming, and it helps heal emotional wounds. It helps foster self-love and restores a sense of joy. It can also help with self-esteem and balance feminine energy. So remember, using our moonstone carpet and room deodorizers with moonstone crystal powder can raise the vibration of your space and resonate with your sacral chakra. Okay, so now let's dive into the Varuna Mudra, which is an essential practice for connecting with our sacral chakra. This mudra is not just about a hand gesture. It's a profound way of opening and aligning our energies in the sacral chakra. This is a mudra of water, and it balances the water in our body. In Sanskrit, Varuna means rain, symbolizing the fluidity and the balance of water in our bodies. This connection can enhance our emotional well-being. To perform the Varuna Mudra, simply touch the tip of your little finger to the tip of your thumb with light pressure. Keep the other 3 fingers straight and relaxed. This practice is simple yet powerful. It can help us to harmonize our emotions, encourage creativity and connection. Have you tried any mudras before? Let us know. All right, as we wrap up our discussion on the sacral chakra, let's take a moment to reflect on what we have covered today. First, we explained the stage of human development associated with the sacral chakra emphasizing its role in creativity and relationships. Next, we identified the location of the chakra, which is below the navel, the color, which is orange, and orange symbolizes vitality and joy. We have also discussed the signs of balance or blockage in this chakral energy center, which can manifest as emotional instability or creative blocks. Now, let's celebrate what we've accomplished. We've learned various techniques to connect with and align to our sacral chakras. These included using seed mantras and affirmations to reinforce positive energy, engaging our senses of smell through essential oils, and we practice visualization, yoga poses, and even specific foods that support this chakra. We also discussed the importance of frequencies and sounds, the use of mudras, crystals, and essential oils in this process. And this knowledge gives us powerful tools to enhance our well-being and creativity. Now, as we move towards our next segment, let's get ready to dive into some practical homework and extra credit exercises to deepen our connection to the sacral chakra. Drop a orange heart in the comments if you've excited to put everything you've learned into practice in your daily routines. As we wrap up our lessons and discussions on the sacral chakra, let's talk about some exciting activities and extra practice that will help you deepen your connection with this chakra. This homework is not just about knowledge, it's about integrating what we've learned. Think about the techniques we discussed so far, like visualizations, yoga poses, or even using essential oils. Each of these can enhance your connection with your sacral chakra. Utilizing affirmations that resonate with your goals and aspirations related to your sacral chakra, using positive words, and all of these things can help control and transform your mindset. So, I have created an affirmation sheet where you can engage your sacral chakra by creating your own daily I feel affirmations to continue to fuel that sacral chakra. I have also created a crossword puzzle that you can complete with the words that we've learned that relate to this energy center. Remember, it's vital to be kind to yourself during this process. Connecting to your chakras is a journey, and every small step counts. You can screenshot or pause to complete the exercises. You can also write down your affirmations in your own notebook. A workbook to this course will be coming soon with all of the teachings, exercises, and activities to open, balance, and align your chakras. I hope that you have enjoyed this deep dive into your sacral chakra. Be on the lookout for a very special watery sacral chakra meditation that will accompany this course to be used as extra credit as it assists you with a deeper personal connection to your sacral chakra. In the next course, we will be exploring the solar plexus chakra on our journey to awaken our Kundalini energy as we heal you on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level so that you can be the highest version of yourself on this journey of self-love and discovery. If you would like to purchase a Magical Blessings Toolkit with crystals, essential oils, journals, incense, and other high vibrational tools that can help you connect with your sacral chakra, visit us at www.crystalandteas.com. If you have learned anything new or interesting, or even if you just made it this far, please drop an orange heart in the comments section with your favorite sacral chakra crystal. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications as an energetic exchange for this course. You can follow Crystal and Teas on all of the other social media platforms listed here. Thank you so much for sharing your time, opening your mind, and welcoming me as your guide through the chakras. Until next time, vibrate higher, beautiful souls.